probably 80s में somewhere I first met Arif Rehman in FFC, or he had just started his career in that time, and we were there also in the beginning of the plant. So, but I remember he was in the process engineering first, and then he was transferred to production, which was a very odd thing because normally people from production want to go to process engineering. That's a sort of easier job. You have to work in shifts. So that speaks out that he was wanted to get to the bottom of things with hands-on experience.
We first met long time back, about 30 or 35 years back in FSC. When he joined as a training engineer in 1981, somewhere or maybe early 1982. When we both were as a trainees in the FFC.
November 2012. So Asghar Nadeed was here. He invited me on the plant side for the lunch, and during that lunch I met Arif Saab. So that was a wonderful meeting with him.
It was in 1996 when we joined PTA project. We were together for 8 years. I worked with him both as colleague and as subordinate.
When I joined Fatma Fertilizer in 2006, I felt that this project needed a project leader. After 8-9 months, Arif Rehman joined in early 2007. First time we met on phone, and later when I come back from Holland, we met in Pankara project.
Almost 39 years. I met Arif for the first time in 1977. Then got admission in the engineering college in chemical technology, and we studied there 4 years together. And after graduation, approximately 9 class fellows were selected in Fauji Fertilizer. Myself and Arif was also there. I was appointed in operations, whereas Arif was appointed in process.
We met first time in an interview session back in 2000. It was first interview of my career, and he was production manager of that company at that time. I left that company in 2005, and there's a saying that the world is round, and it was a pleasant reunion again in 2008 in Pharma Fertilizer.
It was May 2002, LUMS campus auditorium in Lahore. I was there for interviews of ICA, PTA, training engineers. There was a panel of HR manager, Aftar and production manager and a couple of more persons. The production manager asked me about my major project, that was the purification of paraxylines. He asked me to draw the PFD of the process, and while I was drawing, he stood up from his seat, came back behind me and started observing silently. He asked me the tricky, very minute questions about the difference of compressor and pump symbols on the PFD, symbols of various types of control valves, meaning of control lines on the PNID, and many more. That was a tough interview. I got selected in that interview, and that production manager was Arif Saab.
My first interaction with Arif Saab was, in fact, it was in December 99. I was being interviewed as a candidate for operations engineer. I had a relationship that was over 16 years, more than 16 years now.
I found him a very sincere friend and a colleague. Even when we were in FFC and here also, he's been very sincere, very helpful.
I must say it's an excellent, it's exemplary.
I found him to be extremely sportive and courteous.
I found him very friendly. हमारी बहुत अच्छी रही है, friendly भी रही है, और yes, एक professional relationship भी हमारा maintain हुआ.
I knew Arif for the last 39 years. तो इसमें कुछ अर्सा हम colleague रहे हैं. फिर आरिफ ने struggle किया, became my बॉस, द प्रोडक्शन मैनेजर उन्होंने काम किया है. इस दौरान हमारे रिलेशंस काफ़ी बेहतर हैं. थोड़ी बहुत इसमें ऊँच नीच आती थी, लेकिन चूँकि आरिफ इज़ वेरी हम्बल, तो कभी ऐसा मौका नहीं आया कि सबसे बात कही उन्होंने.
He is a good guide and always supportive. he always remains available, and he's just a call away every time.
Difficult question. He's trusting, yet demanding, and stretching. Indeed, very, very stretching.
I think I've never seen a harder working person. He works very hard, and although he tries to get work from other people also at the same pace, but he does it in a very respectful manner, which is a good thing, I think, and that is something I've learned from him. In this instance, I would quote one example where we were talking about the typing speed or the typing which you do in your laptop, and he was admiring somebody else that who was typing with all the 10 fingers, and Arif said that unfortunately I can only type with 2. So he said he thought his output would increase if he was able to type with all the 10 fingers. And some of the other managers sitting with me, they said, we are happy that we can only type with 2 fingers, because otherwise our messages will start coming at 7 in the morning. Now would have started at 6 in the morning and much more.
I believe that he is the hardest working person I have ever seen, frankly speaking. Practically, you want to how to convert this 24 hours into 26 hours. So,
the leadership in the crisis situation, ability to motivate, to keep his team motivated, और इनकी जो commitment है आपकी अपनी job के साथ, objective के साथ, और जो thought process है उसमें ये आपका ये अपनी सोच limit नहीं करते हैं, ये हमेशा bigger picture को देखते हैं.
I was inspired by his honesty and dedication to the company. Even when we were entrusted with major financial decisions, I found him to be very wise with the company's money.
He is very hardworking. मैंने अपने करियर में इतना हार्डवर्किंग बंदा नहीं देखा. For the last 34-35 years he has been working 12 hours a day. Even हज करने गए तो वहाँ आप प्लांट का स्टेटस लेते थे कि प्लांट पर क्या हो रहा है. हम्बल हैं बहुत ज़्यादा, लोगों के साथ प्यार से बात करते हैं. प्लस आरिफ के अंदर लीडरशिप क्वालिटीज़ हैं. वो एक टीम बना के उसको लीड करते हैं. उसकी एग्जांपल मैं दूंगा पीटीए पर. पीटीए वाज कमीशन अंडर द लीडरशिप ऑफ यूके पीएलसी पीपल. जो लोग गोरे थे वो आए थे और 98-99 में 10 बिलियन का लॉस हो गया था. 99 अक्टूबर में जब यहाँ से गोरे गए हैं तो वी टुक ओवर पाकिस्तानी, जिसमें आरिफ का एक लीड रोल था. ही बिकेम प्रोडक्शन मैनेजर. और इन्होंने जिस तरह से डिसीजन लिया है वहाँ पर, जो फैसले किए हैं प्लांट ऑपरेट करने में, उसकी वजह से प्लांट कुछ ही अरसे में 3 महीने में मैन्युफैक्चरिंग प्रॉफिट में आ गया.
I always admired his energy levels and strategic planning for difficult tasks. For example, the commissioning and smooth operation of ISA PTA and the farmer fertilizer plants. He also has very sharp memory. Apart from his technical abilities, he has ability to stop his aging, and he looks more or less same as he was 16 years ago, with exception to hair, which I think probably he was not in his control.
He is more of extrovert type personality, always willing to do, always he is active, his do bit is very positive and strong, always in action mode.
Basically it's hard work. As they say that even when this person is a genius, it says it's 99% perspiration and 1% inspiration. So even if you have a God-given quality, I think it's the hard work which takes you there. And frankly, I think I've never seen a harder working person who puts a lot of time, lot of effort, very intelligent.
मुझे याद है एक बार सीईओ ने कहा था कि आपने मुझे मेरा जो रोल है उससे मुझे अपने फ्री कर दिया. आप इस तरीके से आप ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को इस तरीके से मूव कर रहे हैं, इस तरीके से इसकी ग्रोथ में अपना आप एफर्ट डाल रहे हैं कि मुझे आपको डायरेक्शन देने की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ती. तो मेरा यही जो उनका जो एक ट्रेड है जिसमें ये खुद अपने लिए और जो है वो आगे फर्दर आपकी लॉन्गर ऑब्जेक्टिव्स को खुद सोचते हैं कि हमें किस डायरेक्शन मूव करना है, विजन करने का क्या होगा, हमें किस तरह करना है. तो ये खुद उस चीज़ पे एफर्ट डालते हैं और फिर ये होता है कि उसमें पूरी टीम को उसके साथ क्या करते हैं, जल कर देते हैं.
there were times when people used to criticize the team. Arif absorbed that criticism with calm demeanor and worked hard towards ensuring that such objections were never raised again.
कि बेटे की तबीयत खराब थी, was hospitalized in Arif हॉस्पिटल. मेरा घर करीब था, मैं वहाँ से चला गया उनको देखने के लिए बेटे को. तो वहाँ उस वक्त पीटीए प्लांट की प्री कमिश्निंग चल रही थी, स्टार्ट फ्लशिंग ब्लोइंग एक्टिविटीज चल रही थी. तो वहाँ भी आरिफ हॉस्पिटल के कमरे में P&ID बैठ के पढ़ रहे थे. तो ये एक डेडिकेशन है और ओनरशिप है, दूसरा आदमी नहीं करता. डिफिकल्ट सिचुएशन आ जाती है, फातिमा में बड़ी डिफिकल्ट सिचुएशन आई है. इनको कभी नर्वस होते हुए नहीं देखा. ये टीम को बूस्टअप करते थे कि यार हो जाएगा, मतलब डिस्कशन करते थे और सोल्यूशन लाते थे और रिजॉल्व होता था इशू. आज भी फातिमा का प्लांट इस जगह पहुंचा है, इसमें आरिफ का काफ़ी ज़्यादा क्रेडिट है. प्लांट की कमिश्निंग हो आरिफ के बगैर भी हो जाती, लेकिन बहुत शायद डिले होती और डिसीजन लेने में डिले नहीं करते थे. कोई इशू आया फॉरन डिसीजन लिया. एक एग्जाम्पल इस वक्त मैं कोट करना चाहता हूँ कि वहाँ एक एजिटेटर है 301 जिसको कहते हैं स्लरी का. उस इतना बड़ा एजिटेटर है कि उसकी 300 किलोवाट की मोटर लगी हुई है. वो एजिटेटर बंद हो गया था ड्यू टू पावर फेलियर. ये आरिफ की डेडिकेशन की भी एक एग्जाम्पल है. तो मैं यूनिट मैनेजर था उस प्लांट का ऑपरेशन का. मुझे शिफ्ट मैनेजर ने बताया कि जी ये एजिटेटर अभी तक चला नहीं, 4 घंटे हो गए. मैंने फिर आरिफ को फ़ोन किया, तो आरिफ से मैंने कहा वो तो देश लोग जनरेटर नहीं चल रहा और एजिटेटर बंद है 3-4 घंटे से, हालात तो बहुत ख़राब हो गए. तो आरिफ ने कहा कि आप प्लांट जा सकते हो इस वक्त. मैंने कहा मैं चला जाता हूँ. रात का 1:30 बज रहा था. एज ए प्लांट मैनेजर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी थी वहाँ जाना. मैंने कहा ठीक है मैं चला जाता हूँ. फिर मैं गाड़ी भेजता हूँ, आप तैयार हो जाओ. After 15 minutes, when car arrived and when I opened the door, Arif was sitting in the car.
I will say 2 words for it: smart and hardworking. When smart and hardworking joins hand, it creates wonders, and this is what it is actually for Fertilizers.
There's a Chinese mythology named Tao Te Ching, which is mainly based on one simple statement: the wise leader is like water. Although there are many things to admire and idealize, but what I like most in Arif Saab is he is unstoppable, just like water. If it is going top to bottom, you put any restriction, it will find its way among many restrictions. If the restriction is too big, it will climb to it. If it is too big, it will store and then push the restriction away. Arif Saab is really, to my experience, is unstoppable. He flows like water. Once he had determined that he has to reach somewhere, he finds his way. No human at least can stop him. At least I have not observed one.
बहुत सारे सिस्टम्स में मैंने देखा, बहुत सारे मैनेजर्स आई हैव सीन इन दीज रोल्स, ईदर दे आर प्रो सिस्टम्स और प्रो वर्क कहना चाहिए. बट आरिफ साहब की क्वालिटी ये है कि ही हैड ऑलवेज फाउंड द प्रैक्टिकल अप्रोच विद इन द सिस्टम्स अवेलेबल.
If somebody goes away, then somebody else takes over, and he puts his own efforts and his own type of energy into it, and things keep improving. But even having said that, Arif is not leaving us altogether. He'll be in Lahore and he'll be looking at the operation of this place. So I think we'll inshallah improve in this place and things will turn for the better.
He is not leaving the company. He is, as per his current assignment, he is just moving to head office. He will not be here, site office, but directly or indirectly, we will link with him. So I don't feel much difference.
We will miss him a lot, but whatever the relationship we have worked with the last 3.5 years, it's everlasting.
Inspirational work ethic, dedication and his caring nature will be sorely missed.
इस प्लांट पर हमें इनकी कमी बहुत महसूस होगी. आई एम श्योर जो इनकी जगह फिल कर रहे हैं नामुल्ला नवीद खान, इस तरह से फिल करेंगे कि हमें इनकी कमी महसूस ना हो.
आरिफ के जाने से डेफिनेटली ये खला तो है कि हर वक्त हमारी गाइडेंस होती थी उनकी, और मीटिंग्स में भी हमें वो चीज़ें सजेस्ट करते थे. उनके जाने के बाद अब हम चीज़ें ख़राब तो नहीं होती हैं, लेकिन थोड़ा बहुत असर पड़ता है। तो दुआ करते हैं कि इंशाल्लाह आरिफ जाने के बाद उनकी गाइडेंस तो रहेगी, वो वहाँ बैठेंगे लाहौर में, प्रॉपर गाइडेंस रहेगी। इनाम साहब यहाँ पर हैं, वही बड़ा एक्सपीरियंस आदमी है, तो होपफुली वी विल ऑपरेट द प्लांट इन ए सेम मैनर, और हम अभी जहाँ पर हैं उससे ऊपर ही जाने की कोशिश करेंगे।
We believe it will be only a physical disconnection, and we will miss it a lot.
I think rather ensure life will go on. It will be a failure on part of Arisa if without him things go unstable or rumble. And from past I know he never fails. So inshallah he will not fail this time as well.
I haven't thought of it yet. I believe he is with us. अभी भी हम इट्स ओनली ए फ़ोन कॉल, जब भी कोई दिन और रात हो, कोई आपको सपोर्ट चाहिए, तो आई बिलीव दिस विल कंटिन्यू. आई हैवंट थॉट अबाउट विदाउट आरिफ साहब, सो आई थिंक ही इज विद अस.
Very energetic,
The man of crisis.
superhuman, excellent analytical skills,
Emotional deposit.
Great gestures and smiling expression.
फातिमा जी टीम के सही रात है कामन करवा.
Excellent leader. Enthusiastic. Intellectual. Actually the person who lead by example, and that's why he is my ideal.
Compassionate.
Resilient.
A living legend.
Passionate and energetic.
Best friend,
Great leader.
punctual. He is a real genius.
Excellent future planner.
He is a strong.
He is very committed.
जितने एब्डोमिनल क्रंच आरिफ साहब जिम में लगाते हैं, उतने फातिमा में कोई और नहीं लगा सकता.
He is a true leader.
Great motivational personality.
Very friendly.
Professional role model.
Highly dedicated and hardworking. Speed and consistency.
Down to earth.
Attained it and maintained it.
Quintessential.
Energetic.
Radiant and always beaming with confidence.
निगाह बुलंद, सुखन दिल नवाज, जापुर सो, proactive,
Intelligent, adaptable,
Team leader.
Innovative.
diligent,
Innovative.
Embodiment of leadership.
passionate for excellence.
Arif and Baraj, we wish you all the best for all the future endeavors, and look forward to seeing you every time you visit us. Thank you and all the best.